Alright gamers, welcome back. World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore Ironman Adventures episode 74. And I have some exciting news. Let's jump back into the world. As you can see, we logged off in the Undercity. After I finished our recording last night, I came back to town to do some organization with our bags, with our bank, do some crafting with all that iron that we had, and check this out, 88 gold! God! I made a bunch of bombs, some bandages, extra stuff that we had with a lot of our materials. If we take a peek at our bank, even though it's right there, I'll just pull this up. We used a decent bit of our iron. We had like 80 bars. I couldn't store all of it. I had a bunch of heavy blasting powder. Basically made a bunch of these iron grenades, restocked our storage of grenades, as well as, you know, new flash powder, instant poisons, crippling poisons, food. We replenished our stock, and then with the excess, everything that I had more than 50 that would fit in this row here, I just sold it. That got us to 88 gold. Now, what I have in my bank right here is enough to make 40 solid dynamite. Now, if I sell all of these, that should get me to 90 gold, which will mean we can finally get our mount. Fingers crossed, I'm hoping. If I need to do a little more digging into the piggy bank or whatever, we will do that. I have enough stuff in my bank to where I can just make 90 gold real quick, but very, very, very exciting. We finally get our mount this episode. Now, I'm probably only gonna do a solid hour tonight. Keep it nice and concise because I do have a job interview tomorrow in the morning. I want to try and get some solid rest for that. I'm sure I'm gonna be tossing and turning through most of the night, nervous, but we'll see how it goes. I'm pretty good during interviews. I can sell myself pretty well, but you never know. You're always nervous before a job interview or the first day of a new job, that kind of thing. So, but yeah, let's make some bombs. Let's sell these. A full stack of 20 gets me 70 silver. So 2 full stacks will be 1 gold, 40 silver. And then I have 80 silver right here if I need to sell these mithril bars, which I probably will.
Weary bones for a spell.
Did we ever read this, Civil War in the Plaguelands? I don't think we did. Maybe we need to read that one night. Okay, so sell these bombs. That gets us at 89.5. And what if I sell 10 of these? Oh, so close. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Sell the mage weave. That'll do it. Bam, baby, 90 gold. All right, let's put these 10 mithril bars. Ooh, almost fell. Let's put these 10 mithril bars up.
What now?
Save those for later. And let's go get ourselves a mount, boys. Which one are we choosing? I don't know yet. No, I know. I know which one we're choosing. Always wait for the next elevator. You always wait for the next one. Let me cut a light on in here, get it a little brighter. That helps a little bit. Pop the turbos, because we're going to be on a mount soon. We exit this way. I think we're going to try and get the Sigil of Strom. We're going to try and take down Lord Aliden Perenolde, and then probably make the run to the Badlands now that we got our mount. Which means we're going to have to run through the south of the Arathi Highlands, run through the wetlands, run through Loch Modan, and then make our way into the Badlands. Now, sorry I had to send a text back. We are heading to Brill. That's where we can get our mount as an undead. At the stables. All money earned completely by ourselves. No auction house. No nothing. At level 42. That was... I predicted between 42 and 45, which is, I mean, a very gracious window to guess, if I'm being honest, but there goes the Zeppelin. 42, we were on the lower end. Undead horse riding instructor. And then the undead horse merchant. Velma Warnam.
I can teach you the finer points of skeletal horse riding, provided you have enough gold to cover the lesson.
Well, this should cover the cost. Wait a second. It's a little more expensive than I was ready for. 18 gold. How much is the horse?
On behalf of the Royal Apothecary Society, I am pleased to offer you the finest steeds available for the Forsaken. These beasts have endured trials and tribulations as we all have, and now they too have emerged stronger and more resilient than mere mortal flesh would have had them destined to be. Please inspect them for yourself and see.
I would like to buy one. Now I'm a little nervous that I can't afford one. 72, okay. That's 90 gold. So, I can get a brown skeletal horse, a blue skeletal horse, or a red skeletal horse. Let's take a look. This is the brown one. This is the one that I'm leaning towards. Just a nice, classic, you know, bone horse with a purple saddle. It's got more of like a brown tint to the residual flesh left on its body, but most of it is decomposed and bones. We also have a red skeletal horse where the flesh is more like a meat on the bone. Purple saddle, like it. That's my second favorite. And then we have a blue skeletal warhorse where the flesh that is left is, you know, a little blue, a little cold, dead, but purple saddle still. I think we're going to go towards the brown. It still looks like, you know, at one point it was what our human horse will look like, a brown horse, but has now lost itself to necrosis. Thank you, Zachariah Post. We'll be taking the brown skeletal horse. Thank you very much. Now, Wilma, can you teach me how to ride this thing?
I can teach you the finer points of skeletal horse riding, provided you have enough gold to cover the lesson.
This is everything we have, and we just slide it to her. Oh, yes, baby, yes! Using this item will bind it to you. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. That's huge. That is huge. That's huge. Now, let's get back to it. One thing that I want to do before we head back to the Arathi Highlands and the Alterac Mountains is go check Ambermill, see if the spell scribe is up. And now that we have this mount, it's not that bad. 60% speed? Bro, I feel like we are moving. Oh, man. That's the highlight of this episode. Easy. If the spell scribe is up and I get my pet, that'd be crazy. You have gained the undead horsemanship skill. That's how it used to work in Classic. If you wanted to ride another race's mount, you had to have their skill in riding the mount. So you'd have to get like Tauren Kodo horse riding or horsemanship skill. We're now down to 3 silver. Okay, but we can make this back really quickly. And what's nice about that is whenever you're really low on funds, every little bit feels like it's helping. Now, of course, next thing that we're going to invest our money into is our professions. I need to get my professions past 225. Both mining and engineering, especially mining, I need to get past 225 because it's capped right now. All this mithril that I'm finding out in the field, it's doing me no good. I could be getting points off of it and hopefully getting to 235, which is when we get true silver. And we've passed a couple true silver nodes throughout the playthrough that I would have liked to had, but it is what it is. So first things first, we're going to get mining and engineering to artisan levels. We're already a goblin engineer, so we've got that quest done. That's really exciting. And then after we finish our professions and get those to artisan, we're going to work on our skills. We're a little behind on our skills, not by much, but I do want to get another point in slice and dice, of course. That increases the attack speed by 10%. That's pretty good. I want to get another point in eviscerate. More points in vanish should be nice. I don't know what vanish even does. When you upgrade it. Allows the rogue to vanish from sight, entering an improved stealth mode for 10 seconds. Also breaks movement impairing effects. Vanish level 2 allows the rogue to vanish from sight, entering an improved stealth mode. Also breaks movement impairing effects. More effective than vanish rank 1. So basically this just makes our vanish stronger, less likely to be caught when we vanish, which is actually really nice for survivability. Slice and dice, of course, is just more attack speed, i.e. more damage. Eviscerate, more damage. We would love that. Rupture, more damage. We would love that. Ambush, a little bit more damage. It's base damage, not scaling, but we still want that. Other points of rupture. And then at level 44, we get a new instant poison. 85 charges, and it's 67 to 85 nature damage. Pretty damn good. And then for the future, all of our money is just going to be saved towards bags, bank slots, other skills that I'm going to need. Ideally, I would love to get all of my skills by the time we hit 60 or shortly after. I wouldn't mind farming out a little bit of money to like learn all of our skills because skills are very expensive. Like look at that. Max rank of stealth, 5 gold. Whew, right there. Last rank of instant poison, 115 charges, 112 to 148 nature damage. 5.5 gold. It's crazy. I feel like it takes no time now that we're on the mount too. I'm so used to not hitting the mount button that it's gonna take a minute. Let's add the spell scribe to my target macro of rares that we're hunting. Target Dalaran spell scribe. That's its name, right? Yep. Let's click the rare. It can be out throughout this whole area. Any books in here? No. Nice, got caught on the ledge there. It's not looking like it's up. There's a chest, we'll check it out just in case there's like a blue item or hell even a green item at this point. She didn't see anything. Except for my knife in her back. Alright, big money, no whammies. Whammies. Alright, no spell scribe, but that's okay. At this point, I'm in combat. Really? With what? There we go. At this point, we might as well just run to Hillsbrad and then up to the Alterac Mountains. We'll try and take on Lord Aliden Perenolde first. We have discovered everywhere in Hillsbrad, which is nice. Silverpine is complete. Tearsfall Glades is complete. The Alterac Mountains complete, I believe. And the Arathi Highlands complete. Skip the copper and the tin for now, I don't need it. Get rid of this stuff, it's just garbage. Barely sells for a few copper pieces. The mace I'll hang on to for now unless I find something more valuable. But it's 3 silver, it's like half the money that I have right now. It cost like every penny that we had to get this damn mount, but it was worth it. Cranky Benji. This guy looks like he's got 2 cloth hats, some leather shoulders. He could drop. We're also going to check if Logarash is up today. He wasn't up last night when we played. Looks like Cranky Benji roams the entire lake area. I'll add him to the macro. Target Cranky Benji. I think it's just B-E-N-J, right? Yeah, Benji. Interesting way to spell it, but let's head down to Mill and then we'll go up through the road. It's just easier that way. We'll check for Logarash, go cut through the mountain range. We already know where Dandred's Fold is. We actually saw Aliden Perenolde last night when we were just poking around out of curiosity. And then when I'm up there, I'll probably just go ahead and hearth, get back to Hammerfell really quick, or Hammerfall really quickly. Head over here, try and get the Sigil of Strom, turn it back in, and then we'll make our journey to the Badlands. Depending on how much time that takes, that's probably all we'll do tonight, if I'm being honest. Like I said, it'll be a nice and brief episode tonight. I don't want to push it too far, but we did get our mount, which is a huge thing. There is some iron in here I could go in and try and get, but there will be a lot of iron in the Alterac Mountains. Feels like this is a really good place to get iron. If we need to sell things, we can always talk to Riz, our gnomish friend. Let me try to pull this door back a little bit. The light is just... it's either awful and really washes me out, or it's good. I just need to scoot in closer, but it's just more comfortable when I'm sitting back, relaxed, maxing all cool. I can't believe we got our mount, man. And only 18 levels left on this character. I think in Classic it would have been a smarter idea if they made you get your first mount at 30 and then your final mount at 60. 40 feels like you're basically on the ass end of the journey, and 20 levels kind of, you at least get to 50 pretty quickly, and then 50 to 60 is kind of where the grind is really. But I think it would have made more sense. Chrissy. I think it would have made more sense if you got the mount at 30. In later versions of WoW, I think they do make it that way, where you get your 60% mount at 30. I think it would have been better that way in Classic. That's one of the changes that I think would have made more sense, but it feels way more rewarding because it is at 40. You get it a long way into the journey. You're so used to running that by the time you get the mount, you almost feel like it's like when you've been walking or running for a long time and then you like sit down. Is that shit? Is that ogre shit? Damn. Oh fuck. I stepped into the fire. It's like when you've been walking or running for a long time and then you sit down and you're like, your legs feel like jello. It's kind of the same feeling of how I equate to getting the mount in Classic. You're so used to being on the floor that you can't Can't imagine it any other way. I mean, they give decent experience. We see the end of the rested bar now too. I've been playing quite a bit recently, so the past couple nights back to back. I think someone's been here. I don't see any ore in the caves, and usually there's a good bit, so that makes me think someone might be here or has been here recently. Come on, Logrash, where are you? What a soundtrack. Junk box. Couple boxes. It just feels like someone was here recently because there's no ore. Usually I've found quite a bit of ore in these caves. There's some. Looks like it's just respawning though. No Logrash here. He could be in this cave as well. We'll go check over there in just a second, but... Big crit, 344. I think I used all the silk in my bank, yeah, so I'll keep the silk. Make a backup stack if I need. The wool I'll just chuck, doesn't really matter. Let's open these boxes real quick. Any points? Nah. Flash powder. And a carved ivory bone. Looks like the carving was never finished. God, the ogre shit that's just on the floor here is crazy. There's some mithril. Looks like no Logrash tonight, unfortunately.
Interesting. Daylight's burning.
Tried to get back into stealth in time, but already back to 27. Look at that. Quarter of a gold. That brute just respawned right in front of me. Need to put some poisons on. Actually, you know what? We're about to go fight some humanoids. Let's put a crippling on the offhand. Is that ore in there? Did I just almost missed? It's mithril. Wow, okay. Almost missed it. This is what I mean though, it's green. I can still get points from this. I need to get my mining up for sure. We love solid stone. We love solid stone. It's a 4-piece right there, huge. I think there was some more mithril we saw like over in this region. Right there. Another 4-piece, maybe? It's 2 with some solid stone. That's 3. It's a 4-piece. Nice. I'm not gonna check for the rare. Let's just get down here, kill Lord Aliden Perenolde, and we'll check for Benji. There's a good chance that there's some iron back in these mountainous regions back here. We can check for that real quick. Just because I need the heavy stone. Replenish our stocks of blasting powder that I used a ton of on to make these bombs, and then just sell. There's a chest there too, I want to get that. There we go, big heavy stone hit right there. That fire shot is always nasty. See if I can pull this Shadow Mage without grabbing the Saboteur. Riposte, 3-point slice and dice. Get this chest, get out of here. Ooh, 2 true silver bars. That's actually a pretty solid chest right there. 25 silver for the 2 bars. Whew. I wonder how much true silver ore we need to make a bar. True silver is pretty rare. Because there's silver, then there's true silver. Now is it true silver? Take a little bit out of their pockets. They're just solid humanoids I can pickpocket. From a healthy distance too, honestly. We're already back to half a gold. I'll save the brie for trash food that I can eat in between pulls up here, because I'm going to have to clear out the house a little bit. Every little bit helps. Let's keep sprint off cooldown in case things get scary here and I need to like sprint out. There's some Fade Leaf. Blends right in, honestly. Silver. Oh shit. Whew. Shimma sauce. First junk box off any of them. It's crazy. More King's Blood. Get rid of the Deathweed. Just eat the apple right now. Now from playing here and exploring a little bit last night, I know that there's a chest out back. Let's check if that's respawned. There's also assassins all along the property, yeah. Okay, the chest did not respawn. Fuck. Don't move too much in case there's other assassins around that I don't see. Just gonna keep a stack of the emblems for now because I'm gonna get more just by pickpocketing these guys, so let's clear out the outside if there's any assassins. There's one. There's two actually. The other one didn't see me. Ooh. Damn. I'm thinking about putting them on. We might put those on. That's crazy. They have int, but they are 3 more stamina, 8 more armor. I would lose 5 spirit, but int is, it's basically useless for a rogue, but it does help improve the rate at which you get skill ups. Shit. That poison on me knocked me out of my stealth. This might be a 3-man pull here. I'm not sure if I can. I'm gonna try and distract, pull the assassin outside with a ranged pull, and then hopefully I don't grab the enforcer and Nagaz, this traitorous orc. That's gonna pull the enforcer. As long as we don't get Nagaz, we're fine. Switch to the enforcer, disarm. There's another assassin around me somewhere. I heard him go to stealth.
Health warning.
Let's go ahead and cannibalize. Some hardened leather shoulder pads. 2 pairs of shoulders. These are actually an item that I'm considering putting on, but at least for the time being. $156 on lockpicking, and we get some blinding powder. That's nice. Who are you, and what are you doing here? Why are you working with the humans? I don't trust you. This guy's kind of brutal. This guy's actually really brutal. What the fuck? Let's pull him outside a little bit. He's got incredible attack speed though, huh? Let's get a bandage going. Don't go up there. Eat the brie. Let's try and pull these two without alerting. No need to run, sister. Shit. Gonna try and do this raw. Here we go. Got a perfect riposte there. Into another. No, didn't last. Kick that. He has Renew Power Word Shield and Sleep. He's done. Lord Aliden Perenolde lie dead on the floor. Some pants. Get rid of the emblems. I'll take the apples. Talk to his mistress. Any books that we can read? Nope. Elysa?
No, no, please don't hurt me. I never meant your people any harm. He's had me against my will. Please, spare me.
Right.
The pendant? Of course you can have it. Take it. I want no memory of him. Just please, please leave in peace.
Wow, okay. Brigand Pauldrons or the Mantis Boots. We'll be taking the Pauldrons. They sell for more.
Safe travels.
Oh. Get rid of the apples.
The pendant? Of course. Have a good one.
What did he have? Emblems? Yeah. Let's check along the coast one time. See if we can find Cranky Benji, but Make sure I have it in my macro, right? Yeah. I guess let's start all the way up here. A lot of silver in these mountains. Okay, no Benji. Lord of Mere Lake. Here, Benji, Benji, Benji. Might just make this place my home. Grandpa Visha. Nancy Visha. They're elites. Is there a chest in their house? No. Any books? No, it doesn't look like it. We'll leave them to it then. It's a nice home they have. Surely nobody goes for this rare, right? He's got a lot of items he can drop too. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's up. No rares for us today. Alright, we'll run back through. Let's go this way. We'll turn this in at Krusk. See if there's any chains. We're just gonna run over here into Arathi. See if I can grab the Sigil of Strom real quick off of Elite. Kill a couple. We're already almost at an hour, so we might go till an hour and a half. Again, I don't know how to get to those. I didn't look up how to do that after we finished playing last night, but the internment camp. Place we almost killed ourselves on these damn shield guards. The fields of Hillsbrad, where we killed a bunch of those humans. Yeah, hopefully we can find this Sigil of Strom really quickly, and then I can begin our trek to the Badlands, and we'll just probably wrap it up in the... well, I don't think there's an inn at the Badlands, but at least there's a flight path, so we can fly to an inn and then fly back next time we play, which will probably be tomorrow night. As we're running, let me take a look at something real quick. One, two, three, four. Okay. I think I am going to use these. They look a little better too, honestly. Update this to current items. Talk to Krusk. You've returned, Bellabra. Success to report?
It is strange that the war chief would expend so much over such a small thing. I do not claim to understand him, but I will follow him, whatever his commands. You did well, adventurer. No doubt the war chief will be glad to hear of your success.
Teretha's necklace, a crescent moon dangling from a silver chain. I wonder if he wants that for Jaina. I know Brill has a thing for Jaina. I wish I could use those, man. Alright, we're back at 2 gold. Now hopefully we can get this Sigil of Strom really quickly. We'll hit the road, get down to the Badlands pretty quickly with our mount, being able to run through any trouble with guards that we have. We can also sprint and vanish and swiftness potion if things get a little scary, but I think we're okay. I mostly wanted our mount before we ran to the Badlands and Swamp of Sorrows, but now that we have it, crazy shoulders. It's better than what we had, which was like a level 20 cloth shoulder reward. I'll lose 5 stamina for 3 extra, or sorry, 5 spirit for 3 extra stamina. Spirit's nice, it's just, you know, health regen outside of combat. And for other classes, it's other things, but for us, that's all it really is. It's nice, but I'd rather have the health. Our main 2 stats, agility and stamina. We're splashing a little bit of strength, but for the most part, it's agility and stamina all the way down, baby. Where am I even getting strength from at this point? Yeah, where am I getting strength? Oh, the boots. The Excelsior boots. Also, mental note, when I go to make these goblin mortars that I want, they're trinkets, they have 6 charges, 10-minute cooldown. They basically just, you set them up and they are like a bomb for 30 seconds. It's pretty cool. You need elemental fire. Most of the places that you can farm that elemental fire I was looking up are like the Searing Gorge, the Burning Steppes, these level like 50 areas. Some of the lowest mobs that you can farm them off of are actually the fire elementals that we've killed before over at the Circle of West Binding. So that's a good mental note for us later when I do want to make these goblin mortars. If I need elemental fire, the best place that I can farm them until like 55 or 60 is going to be the Circle of West Binding. There's a lot of fire elementals over there. You know, they're pretty squishy. I can pull up many of them. It's like I think the numbers were like a 20 or 30% chance to drop, which is pretty good. Some of the higher level elemental mobs have a better chance for them to drop. I think it was like, you know, 40 or so, but again, those mobs are like, they're level 55 or so. Let's pull these prowlers out. We're mostly going to focus on trying to kill prowlers for the sigil. Level up my throne the best I can. It's a great way to level up my throne skill. Just gouge kite these things back and forth. Get a full thing of slice and dice. Oh, that kind of scared me, I'm not gonna lie. Night Elf Druid coming to my aid. Thanks, Rushwood. Some mail shoulders. Double mail shoulders. Let the last little bit of my health regen. Pull this one back. Get that slowing potion on her. Or poison, sorry. God, I love gouge kiting. Let my energy rebuild, get some backstabs, disarm. As long as I can keep disarming, it feels just fine, but... Need to put new poisons on. I'll use one of these calls to the raptor here. Didn't realize you were facing me. Hey! You definitely saw that. Damn, big crit from him. Oh shit. Let's go ahead and reset. Didn't realize this one reset or respawned. So this one was just a patrol. I really just want to get this quest done. The follow-up and the chains for it I'll do in the future, but before we head to the Badlands, I really just want to get this one done. So if I need to, I'm gonna spend a little extra time trying to make sure we get this sigil, and then next time we'll make the trek to the Badlands and we can just start the Badlands. But we're already about to hit an hour. It's looking like I'm not gonna have time to do much more. Fucking disarmed. Get some space with the crippling and the gouge. I should be able to get the full thing off. Just about. Scroll of protection. Same pair of shoulders that we got earlier. I will just go ahead and use this scroll. We just keep riposting each other. Big crits from him. Okay, with the gouge and the crippling, I'll make enough space to get a full bandage off. Full slice and dice. 5-point slice and dice actually makes sense against these guys. They're pretty damn tanky. Break his armor. Sigil of Strom has really low drop chance. Big crit 333, my lucky number. He deflected that one. And he disarmed me, of course. careful that the prowlers didn't respawn down here. Come on. Damn it. Might be trying to take on a conjurer, but where's the prowler? It's right behind her too. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm gonna try and take one on. Let's go for its Void Walker first. Get a sap on it. Take out its minion. Now I can't re-stealth. I'm still technically in combat, but I can get my energy back. Go for a backstab. I should have saved my energy. Thank God I resisted that one though. Kick it at the last second. Conjurers are actually the way to go if you can just interrupt their casting. Got it off just in time. Oh yeah, that's the way to go. If I can just sap them, kill their pet, and then keep kicking their shadow bolts, it's really not that bad. These prowlers are actually a lot harder. Just need to be careful that some of these other ones haven't respawned down here. The prowlers also disarm me, which just really messes me up. I can't riposte. I lose a lot of my damage when I'm disarmed. Use a potion. It's the worst time to disarm me. Now she's going to run. God. This sigil is brutal. Just making sure there's no prowlers in this house before we take on this conjurer. Let my energy come back. Go for the backstab with remorselessness. Messed up. I resisted it again though. Need to remember that backstab takes a lot of my energy. So if I'm gonna backstab, I just want to backstab then kick. God. I can take the weapon out of their hand, I can kick their casting. It's actually so good. It's just the houses that have both the conjurers and the prowlers. Whoa, I didn't even see you, bro. Is there any in this house? Sounds like there might be. Let me check the premises real quick. There's one right there. I think I'm far enough away to where I can... I think I saw one coming around the corner. Yeah, there he is. Let my energy come back. I'm gonna pull her around this corner back here behind the fireplace. Got it. Let my energy come back. Let my energy come back. Kick. Make sure she doesn't go run and tell her friends. At this point, I'm almost trying to fight just the conjurers, man. Let's check this house over here. Just one right there, we can handle that. Oh man, I love sap. We're actually getting some solid value out of it. Kick her, get her to come back over here for safety. Come on, just give me the sigil, men. Damn, big crit from her with her little dagger. Let my energy come back. Smack the dagger out of her hands. It doesn't exist. Give it another 20 minutes tops. Keep the blinding powder. Keep the potions in case I need them here. It's a nice little area that I can kind of kite them up and down though. I'm actually kind of worried that there might be some back here. fucking disarm, man. It's actually a pretty nice little area I can pull them back towards. There's no mobs back here. Alright, good to know. Come on, just give me this sigil, man. There's a rare elite here, Darbel Montrose. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to take out this Prowler first. Pull them to my corner. Just kite them up and down. I just have to do so much more work for these Prowlers, it's crazy. As long as I keep them disarmed, I don't think they can disarm me. Oh. Conjurers also have like half their health because they're assuming that you're gonna have to fight the pet and the conjurer at the same time, but you don't have to. If you can separate them like I can. So it's just way faster to kill the conjurers. They're also wasting a lot of their time casting spells that you can kick. If you get your riposte, then you can just knock the dagger out of their hands. Gouge that, let the energy come back. I've got kick now if they want to mess. Take the dagger out of her hands. Ooh. A schematic, a rare schematic, a portable bronze mortar. Inflict 85 to 115 fire damage and stuns targets in a 5-yard radius for 2 seconds. Any damage will break the effect. 8 charges. That's pretty cool. Now easy does it, big guy. Portable bronze mortar. Or mortar, excuse me. It's not a trinket though. Unlike the goblin mortar. Yeah, definitely not going in there. God, this is taking so long to get this item, it's crazy. Come on, back here. Yeah. Disarm, very fun, very fun. At least I'm leveling up my own arm skill like this too, I guess, but... Penetrate his armor, see if it's maybe a little easier to get through him. Yeah, how do you like it? Being disarmed. Fucking bozo. Back to back. Another one? Nah. Another one. Ridiculous. The drop chance on this item has to be like sub 10%. I've only got 15 more minutes to try and get it, and I'm getting off. If not, we'll have to try and get it tomorrow and then head to the Badlands afterwards, but I was really hoping I would get it tonight. $125 throne crit, let's go. Okay, he dodged that gouge, which is fine. I haven't missed many gouges recently, it feels good. Disarm him so he can't disarm me. I need a new poison on my main weapon. Back to back disarms. Probably just use a potion here. Nah, better yet bandage. Crippling poison. He won't reach me. Oh, it just wore off, fuck. Alright. Full combo points. Ready to open up on him. I wasted a combo point there, it's alright. Patience, young one. Lockpicking 157. More blinding powder for sales purposes. I mean, they take a long time to respawn, honestly. I should have put a poison on. It's alright. Shit. Let's get him to my spot real quick. That's gonna interrupt it. Now just set it back a little bit. And of course, the disarm bandit himself. I don't know why I just ruptured him. Alright, got the crippling, get the gouge, pop a full bandage. eviscerate crit 439. Whew. Jesus, dude. Can't believe I'm still looking for this item. Make a couple more bandages to make space in my silk. 230 on the first aid. Using a lot of my heavy silk bandages here, so let's just replenish our stocks. Okay, seems like some of these conjures are respawning, which is nice. I'd rather fight them. As long as they're not surrounded by any other prowlers. I got 8 minutes left. I'm only going for an hour and a half max tonight. If we don't get it in the next 8 minutes, we just don't get it tonight, so. We'll try again tomorrow. At least we're making decent money. Let my energy come back. Get ready to kick the shadow bolt that we know is coming. She was holding that one. It's probably going to be coming again soon. Just gonna start running soon. This item doesn't exist, man. Let my energy come back. We know the vibes by now. Open up. God, there's one right outside. Oh, got it off just in time. Big crit. That's gonna be bad. Let's go toe to toe with this guy for a bit. Gotta just get a potion going. As soon as I'm about to use gouge, I get a riposte. Now I'm disarmed, of course. I've got like 30 levels in my fucking unarmed from this place alone. Oh my god, it really doesn't exist. Okay, we'll do a couple more kills and then I'm hearthing and calling it. She runs at like 10%, so... Got kidney. It's actually insane, the drop chance on this item. Excuse me? They're coming up here. Let's let them pass by. Let's let those boys pass by. We'll lurk from the shadows. They're definitely coming up here, right? Oh, no, okay. I see that prowler right there. Gonna fight these two, and then that's it. We're done for the night. Well, it's very good to know that those 3 elites can be roaming this path here. That this is not necessarily safe. They just went in, so I'm assuming we have some time before they come back out, but it's good to know. I was playing along this path like it was completely safe, but no. It's crazy, I feel like the female prowlers don't disarm me nearly as much as the male prowlers, which is just... Shouts out to the women. Shouts out to the ladies. I'm not going to put a new crippling poison on because I'm about to be done for the night. Let me just get it before I'm logged off. Like, let me finish the night with it. That would be great. I've used like 150 throwing knives here. Get rid of the lotus, take the pants. 27 emblems. We did get the prowler behind her. I'll just sprint out. Alright, well, we're gonna call it on that. No luck tonight, I guess. You don't want this, right? Surely. I think your master will run all the way out. Oh no, evade bugging on me? No? Guess I just vanish? Alright, no dice. We got a good bit of experience, like, God, I'd say at least 20-25% of a level just off killing those elites alone, but I wasn't paying attention.
As the wind on the plains, you are always welcome here.
Very, very obnoxious. But I'm back to 4 gold. We can almost become an artisan miner. We'll do that tomorrow. Let's jump up into our bed. Damn. Damn. Yep. Come on. Alright. We've done this before. Damn it. Yep, yep, yep. It's so difficult to get into these. There we go. Next time I am going to read this, the Sargeras and the Betrayal. But I don't have time tonight. Alright guys, we're going to call it here for now. For now. I can't speak. I'm so frustrated after that quest. We got new shoulders and a new mount. A mount in general. So, it's a pretty good night. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for hanging out. Peace and love. God bless gamers.